Nice, yep. Got this. Success, yeah. So, Rusty Dogs. Ah, yeah. The Rusty Dogs, a team of mercenaries known for their trust-colored armor, have arrived in Barony. Ah, yeah. Oh. Mysterious weed. Yeah, we're doing this. 20 days. I think support the region's endeavor. Spend 2 weeks resolving the population problems in the Barony. Community rank 2. Community rank 2? Heeding the poor and weak. Paying attention to the community and heeding every call of distress, the region resolves problems with a +1 bonus. Ooh. So wait. You can rank up community. I think I'm going to rank up him. What's this? Wait. What do we have here? Love the common folk. The cost of buildings with a steady... Ah, yeah. Strength in numbers, unfair prices. That one. Okay, I need 30 more BP. 30 BP more. Going to rank him up. We need him with that. To rank up loyalty. We need here to rank up community. Okay, we have more events here. Going to try this one. Enchanted Wind. Ah, this one again. Dogs. Okay. We are going to rank up community now. Nice. Rusty Dogs. Great agreement. Success. Research into the nature of curses, Village of the Marches. Our investigation found that the cursed wishing well, which the locals believed was the source of the misfortune, is totally harmless and is not troubled by any magic. Dorsey, the rejected fiancé of a local girl, tried to use the well to curse the fae who he thought had bewitched his bride. The girl Anita also used the well to curse her own father. Both of these curses bore fruit, but the well was clearly not the reason. Some other power may have intervened to give the curses their power. Other theories are more complex. Perhaps the curses don't require a binding power at all. Perhaps Nita and Dorsey somehow managed to bring them to life of their own will, though neither of them was a mage. That's all we know for now. Perhaps we shall learn more as our research continues. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Yeah, nice! Oh, regions. Claim the North Nile Marches. Oh, we're definitely going to do this. 14 days to solve. Oh, 220. Oh, 225. Ooh, this is costly. This is costly. Enchanted Wind. True masterpiece. Oh, I didn't set him off. Huh. The wise man. A promising magician. Has arrived in a region from abroad. He's looking for a quiet place where he won't be disturbed. Maybe, the high priest seeks your advice. To the throne room. Willis Gunderson. A plump man in his 30s approaches you. His hair is untidy, road dust covers his worn clothes, and his boots have seen better days. The stranger speaks to you in unusually high-pitched voice. Your Grace, I demand justice. Crime in the barony is on the rise. The man shakes his clenched fists, then drops his hands helplessly. In open daylight, I was tricked, robbed, and if that weren't enough, humiliated. Gang of local thugs tricked me into trusting them. They found out about my possessions and disappeared with my treasures. I sent them to the island on Candlemere some time ago, and they just vanished into thin air. I beg you, find these scoundrels and retrieve my treasure. I'll pay a handsome sum to be sure these villains are brought to justice. Visited the cursed island and swarms with monsters. The ranger and the paladin are dead, and the cleric of Nevis left in voluntary exile. The ruins are completely empty, no treasures. For several moments, Willis is silent, trying to wrap his head around what you said. He finally shudders and hugs himself, as though he suddenly grew cold. That means, he gulps, that means the curse really exists. His eyes meet yours, right? Alles klar, Benzkor. Ruh dich gut aus. Bis später mal wieder. Genieß noch den Rest deines Samstags und Sonntags, falls wir uns nicht mehr sehen. Bluff? Bluff? Of course it exists. The island has seen too much sorrow and suffering. And now any living creature who sets a foot there is doomed. The locals should stay away from the place to avoid the dormant evil within the tower. Neutral. There is no curse. Bad things just happen to people sometimes. It's as simple as that. These three went somewhere dangerous and failed to overcome its dangers. It's sad but hardly supernatural. Bluff. You know, it just occurred to me. You sent those poor sods to the island, right? So it was you who doomed them and sent them to certain death. And then you sent me there as well. So now I'll have to spend my own resources paying for a purification ritual, and you're just going to leave like nothing happened? Nah, we go with neutral. Or neutral, good. Willis shakes his head. If cleric and a paladin together were unable to put an end to this curse, it would truly be unwise to try and go there again. Too bad, too bad. Well, here's your reward as promised. Willis looks around, slapping his pockets. Seems I've had no luck with this island. No profits at all. I guess I should move further to the east. People say the Tors of Levenis have plenty of places where an inquisitive mind might find something of value. And right now, if you don't mind, I could use a drink. Tors of Levenis? Tors of Levenis are the towering mountain range, thrusting skyward as if created by some terrible upheaval. On the western side, the Tors feature sharp cliffs and escarpments, while the eastern side shows more gradual, gentle ascents to the summit. Those attempting to ascend from the east, though, will find the way dotted with pits, valleys, ravines and tarns, making the way quite treacherous. A vast system of caves, honeycombs beneath the Tors, and adventurers returning from the depths bring cautionary tales of wyverns, enormous blind snakes, and poisonous stones. odder yet are the tales of enormous carvings and cave art, seemingly made by the hands of impossibly sized artists. Oh shit! Wait. Okay. Well, whatever. Yord. I bear bad news, your grace. A number of foul idols have been seen around your new capital. They don't belong to any god known to me, and strange Ionas seem drawn to them, which only gives me greater concern. I'd suggest we tear them down and be done with it. Who know what evil still lingers in the stolen lands from the old times. In any case, they certainly don't belong here. Do what to do? Was Iona again? Or strange loners. Okay. I don't know. Leave the idols where they stand. Someone worships them, and we have no right to interfere. Yord sniffs. You're making a mistake. What if something hideous crawls out from under them? Some demons or worse. You're simply too kind, your grace. Too kind and not firm enough. Community plus 1, loyalty plus 2. Okay. Peace for prosperity, what about that? It's time we expanded the council. We need someone to deal with subjects' defense, magic, culture, and for... Oh yeah, how do we do that? How do we do that? We certainly should do that. But how? Can I just... Do I just have new spots available to put some new advisors? Or... advisors? No. Rank up, maybe? Divine? Oh, do that. Feeding the poor and weak. Hmm. 60 days, god damn it. Okay, let's see first. How do I get more people? How do I get more advisors? Who do I need to talk to?
How may I serve you, your grace?
Hello? I've read your article about the barony. Should I be flattered? Flattery is entirely foreign to my works. Everything that I write is the absolute truth. I never intended to satisfy egos. Jubilos looks at you over his glasses. But in case you were wondering, yes, I'm impressed with what you've done. Thank you.
In due time.
But holy cow, who do I need to talk to? Keston? Keston?
How may I serve you, your...
No. P is for prosperity. Unlock any secondary stat of your barony. How? How do I do that? Is it maybe something I need to build in our city, in our capital, or something? Printing house, I already have that, yeah. A mage tower, does this also hosts a teleportation circle that allows a select clientele to travel the world across a magical teleportation network. This sounds like I definitely need it. Lighthouse. I can build it there. Cobalt Quarters, a nasty place with narrow passages and deep shadows, a perfect environment for kobold. +3 to espionage when adjacent to a thieves or assassin's guild. A jail? A fortified structure for housing criminals, +1 to stability when adjacent to a barracks, and another +1 to stability when adjacent to a fort. A hospital. Place for healing the sick, +1 bonus to the regent or counselor when resolving situations in this region. Restricted to baronies with a good alignment. A system. The fort. A fort, a fortified outpost for protection against bandits, foreign aggressors, and dangerous monsters. +1 to espionage. When located in a settlement with a watchtower, +1 to military in a settlement with a garrison, and +1 to stability in a settlement with a jail. System. A source of fresh water, very useful in the case of a fire or siege. Can be overflowing spring. +1 to loyalty when adjacent to a park. So it doesn't look like these buildings actually unlock new advisor roles. So I don't know how I get new advisors. I don't know. Ew. Let me take a look. Okay. 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 We just keep going. We just keep going with upgrading our barony and our advisors and everything. Rank up. Rank up. Do some little extra. Do masterpiece. 21 days. 21 days. He's the only one who can take care of research of curses, which is kind of sad. No one else able to do it. No one else other than him. Economy. Trade agreement, still way too costly. Training. Curses, other regions. And do this now. Okay, whatever. We can try this one. This has 65% chance. Success. Enchanted Wind. Or we try this new masterpiece. +3 to economy. So no matter what I do, what I try. This has a DC of 16. The 65. 10% start event. We're just going to do that. And we're going with the support high priest endeavors. Divine, rank 1, rank up, divine. 14 days. Success. Failure. Oh, the ancient curse is upon us. Expected in 2 weeks. Oh shit. More efficient. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Complete. Refugees. Artisans loss. Greedy tax collector. Craftsman submitted a complaint against a tax collector. According to a craftsman, the tax collector demanded double payment this month. The collector admitted that he'd taken some of the taxes he'd collected, then tried to collect the tax again to hide his crime. Okay, he's still on the other job. The artisan's loss. Refugees. 14 days for this. Also for this. Will expire on 1st Callistra. No, next month. About 2 weeks. The same here. Some of our dissatisfied subjects are packing their belongings and leaving for more peaceful lands. But the young barony needs these people. They will have to be stopped. The same talented artisan that had taken up residence in the barony distinguished themselves again with another masterpiece. Alas, some scoundrels robbed the workshop and stole the precious work. The artisan demands justice. God damn it. 65%. Try this. Oh yeah. The wise man. Some other research. Rebuild the Temple of the Elk. 60 days. Candlemere, 60 days research. 45 days, Jenna Tennyson. Huh. Bald Hilltop. 60 days. Try this. We have 2 more weeks until this curse on Bald Hilltop comes up. I hope we are prepared. I hope. Well, I don't really have anything else in the game to take care of right now. I don't have any quests or something. We've already taken care of anything available so far. So maybe we're just going to wait for this new curse to pop up and deal with that. Maybe we're going to die. Maybe I should save again. Curse coming up. Priestess, wait. Okay, we're going to sell something. Oh, hi, Lindsay. Wait, I want you to meet someone. Here, this is Tessie the Quill, a book peddler. If not for her, I'd probably still be sitting in a radish patch in my hometown. Tessie, a plump woman wearing heavily patched clothes, greets you with a broad, gap-toothed smile. Nice to meet you, your barony. Thanks for keeping an eye on this little tot. What brought you here? A little bird told me about a proper city in the Stolen Lands now. One with a printing house. With an old friend of mine sitting in that printing house at that. So I came by to see her, maybe buy some books while I'm at it. How did you meet Lindsay? Went through her village from time to time. Weren't many buyers. I was lucky to sell half a dozen calendars each year, maybe a couple cheap vulgar prints. Then a priest from the capital went to live there, and he got the young people interested in reading little by little. Some would ask for romance stories, some wanted heroic tales. Well, one day, this little tot came by and traded her father's belt, 2 bottles, and a hunk of bread for a 2-volume collection of legends about the Arknights of Avistad. Came back later, all tear-stained, looked like her daddy didn't need the belt after all. So she snivels at me and says, "Take me with you, I can help," and looks at me like a lost puppy. So I took her along. Why not? And that's what got the ball rolling. Where are you from? Right now or in general? Came from Yvonne right now. As for in general, well, I'm from everywhere and nowhere. Was found under a bush, and I've traveled with the wind ever since. Haha. Will you be staying? Me? Not really sure. Probably for a while, at least. The people here seem fine. They read at least. Then again, there is a printing house here. And I get to catch up with Lindsay. Hadn't seen her for a few years, you know. After I get tired of things here, I'll be on my way again. Give 10 gold. You travel all around. Have you heard anything interesting about my neighbors? Tessie hides the money and smiles knowingly. Of course I do. Well, who do you want to hear about? What's going on in Pitar? Under King Iruveti, what isn't? Parties, parades, executions. The king robs the trade houses that used to own the city. He brought some gang in from Numeria who's been selling delirium potions. He sends strange expeditions into nearby lands, but no one knows what he's looking for. Nobody can tell what the cook's thinking. That's why he will always win. Why he always wins. Okay. Well, how are things in Pravoy? Bad. People in Rostov are honing their swords. With the royal house gone, it's just a matter of time until there's some big uproar. Everyone knows it, and no one wants it. But there doesn't seem to be any way to avoid it. Any news from you all? The usual, schemes and duels. Seems a bunch of runaway bandits flooded in there from Brevoy. Rumor has it that the Grace houses are intentionally straining Mivon so the Aldori there won't be able to help Rostov when the carnage begins. Has anyone asked about my lands? Now, don't you go taking me for a spy, alright? Honestly, go ahead and check me with magic or just ask Lindsay. I'm happy to hear and pass along rumors, but I don't go spying on purpose. My business is books. As for your question, well, of course they are interested. People in Rostov want to know if they were right to wager on you, while Mivon and Pitar are still trying to take the measure of excuse me. Still trying to take the measure of their new neighbor. No one knows what to expect from you, so they are getting themselves ready for some surprises. Thank you, that's enough for now. But we already asked that. Okay, farewell. A good day to you. Take care of Lindsay.